They didn't say this on the field. They didn't say it during a press conference. This came from inside the locker room, where the truth usually slips out when nobody's supposed to be listening. You got the worst body for a quarterback. Not a tweet. Not a fan insult. That came straight from one of the Tennessee Titans' most respected voices, Jeffrey Simmons, aimed directly at rookie quarterback Cam Ward. And before you laugh this off as harmless trash talk, understand something very important. This isn't just about jokes. This isn't just about locker room banter. This is about power, leadership, expectations, and whether the Titans' future is actually as stable as some people want you to believe. Because when your franchise quarterback gets roasted publicly by a 4-time Pro Bowler, it tells you a lot more than the quote itself. And the deeper you look, the more uncomfortable the truth becomes. Jeffrey Simmons didn't hesitate when NFL insider Jordan Schultz asked him about Cam Ward. He gave the politically correct answer first. He's a good player. Every veteran knows to start there. But then Simmons did something veterans don't usually do unless they really feel a certain way. He told the truth. He talked about Cam Ward's deep balls. He talked about those crazy off-platform throws that made Ward the #1 pick. But then Simmons pivoted. He warned him, straight up, throwing across your body like that? That's not sustainable. That's not safe. That's not NFL survival football. And Simmons wasn't wrong. Cam Ward threw across his body 4 or 5 times last season without an interception. And yes, that's impressive. But defensive tackles like Simmons don't look at highlights the same way fans do. They look at habits. They look at what's going to get you killed in December when defenses stop being polite. Then came the comment that set the internet on fire. Y'all ever seen Cam Ward's body? That wasn't analysis. That was personal. Simmons said Ward's body looked worse than his. Think about that. A defensive tackle, a man built to absorb contact, telling the quarterback that his physique doesn't look like it belongs under center. Cam Ward clapped back, though. And this matters. You still wouldn't be able to sack me. That response tells you everything you need to know about Cam Ward's mindset. He's confident, maybe even stubborn. And in this league, that can be both a gift and a curse. Simmons fired right back. He didn't talk about edge rushers. He didn't talk about finesse. He talked about coming straight down the B-gap. Power. No jukes. No escape. Reality. This wasn't hatred. This was a challenge. And here's the part casual fans miss. Jeffrey Simmons isn't trying to embarrass Cam Ward. He's trying to test him. From day one, they were trash-talking. Simmons admitted it. That's not accidental. That's how leaders figure out what kind of quarterback they're dealing with. Can you take it? Can you respond? Or do you shrink? Cam Ward didn't shrink. He started all 17 games. Every single one. That alone puts him in rare territory for a rookie quarterback. He threw for over 3,100 yards, 15 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. Not flashy. Not disastrous. Just real. And here's a stat that matters more than people realize. He became the first rookie quarterback in Titans franchise history to throw for over 3,000 yards. That matters. Not because it's historic, but because it tells you he survived. This Titans offense was painful to watch early in the season. Through the first 13 games, they scored more than 24 points only once. That's not a quarterback-friendly environment. That's a grind. But something changed late. In 4 of their last 5 games, the Titans crossed that 24-point mark. That's not coincidence. That's development. That's Cam Ward learning how fast the NFL punishes mistakes. And Simmons noticed. He said Ward showed real growth from week 1 to the end of the season. That's veteran code for he stopped doing dumb stuff. And here's where the story flips. In week 15, against the 49ers, Cam Ward threw Jeffrey Simmons a touchdown. A defensive tackle. A touchdown. That's chemistry. That's respect. That's the quarterback saying, I hear you. I see you. But don't get it twisted. This story isn't a fairy tale. Cam Ward still has problems. His mechanics are loose. His body type isn't traditional. His play style relies heavily on creativity. And history tells us that quarterbacks who live on chaos don't age well unless they evolve. Jeffrey Simmons knows that. That's why he said what he said. And Titans fans need to stop pretending this was just jokes. This was a warning wrapped in humor. Because the Titans are at a crossroads. They drafted Cam Ward to be the guy. Not the bridge. Not the experiment. The guy. And when your franchise cornerstone is still getting checked by veterans publicly, it means the locker room isn't fully convinced yet. That doesn't mean they don't believe. It means belief is conditional. Cam Ward has one job this offseason. Prove Jeffrey Simmons wrong. Not with tweets. Not with interviews. With body transformation. With smarter decision-making. With learning when to be Superman and when to be boring. Because here's the uncomfortable truth. The NFL doesn't care how cool your throws look. It doesn't care how confident your trash talk is. It only cares if you're standing in January. And Cam Ward hasn't earned that yet. But he's closer than people think. So let me ask you something. And this isn't a lazy like and subscribe moment. Was Jeffrey Simmons motivating his quarterback? Or exposing a problem Titans fans aren't ready to talk about? Drop your take in the comments. I want real answers. Not hype. Not hate. Because the Titans' future might depend on how Cam Ward responds to this moment. And moments like this, they decide careers.